The Seine isn't the largest river in Europe, or even France, but it may be the most renowned, and for good reason. This splendid waterway cuts through the heart of Paris before winding its way along some of the most celebrated sites in northern France. And it's only fitting that you discover the gems of the Seine, courtesy of our very own Gem. Custom built to sail the Seine, the Scenic Gem is pure nautical comfort, and as you enter its warm, inviting embrace, you'll soon begin to experience the splendor of Scenic's all-inclusive luxury package. We welcome you aboard with a lavish reception and dinner, your first alluring taste of the delights you will enjoy over the next 11 days. As we leave port, head to one of our tranquil viewing decks, where a stunning view of Paris awaits for a magical start to your voyage. Then why not make yourself at home, safe in the knowledge that you only need to unpack once. Day 2 sees the Scenic Gem glide gracefully through the Île-de-France region to our first gem, Les Andelys. Before we disembark, please enjoy the superb on-board amenities at your leisure. Then free choice comes in the form of either a leisurely hike to King Richard the Lionheart's Chateau Gaillard or journey to Lyon's La Forêt, described as one of the most beautiful villages in France. On day 3, you awake in Rouen. After a breakfast fit for king or queen, it's your chance to choose your own Gems of the Seine adventure. Free choice means a walking tour of the region where you'll absorb the most famous historic sites of Joan of Arc and the Rouen Cathedral, both with rich tapestries of history waiting to be unraveled. Or for budding chefs, excite your inner gastronome with a cooking demonstration and tasting, and discover for yourself just why French patisserie are so well favored throughout the world. From Rouen, free choice takes you to the Somme battlefields for a poignant 4-day excursion commemorating the 100 years since that horrific World War I battle which claimed the lives of more than 150,000 soldiers. It's a touching step back into time, which is sure to elicit emotion within all who attend. After honoring the memory of those who fought so bravely all those years ago, a lighter start to day 5, as you'll find yourself falling in love with the scenery while we cruise towards the English Channel. All we ask that you do is sit back, absorb, and enjoy. And remember, your butler is on hand should you feel the need for a drink to sip while you relax. Later in the day, use your free choice option to explore Honfleur at your leisure. You'll be delighted by its quaint architecture, relaxed coastal town atmosphere, and kaleidoscope of colorful fishing boats. As evening falls, you're invited for sundowners at an exclusive cocktail event. Morning 6. And did we mention that the Scenic Gem is the only cruise ship that can sail all the way to Honfleur, making for a more direct trip to our next stop, the historic Normandy beaches. As you wander them, allow your mind to drift emotionally back in time and replay the D-Day landings exactly where they took place. Then at the Landing Museum, you will be immediately struck by the somber ambience surrounding the 9,387 graves of the Normandy cemetery. As you look out from your hilltop position over Omaha Beach, take some quiet time to reflect and honor the memories of those who so willingly gave their lives for their countries. As you depart the poignant scene, take some time to lighten your mood and walk Normandy's famous Calvados route, delighting in the many charming villages that adorn the landscape. After a touching day 6, free choice on day 7 presents a range of breathtaking options in Caudebec. Or strike out on your own with your scenic tailor-made GPS device for enthralling insights and commentary on the regional delicacies and sights. And to enrich your day's experience, enjoy a truly unforgettable evening in— a classical concert at the opulent Benedictine Palace. Day 8 sees your Scenic Gem cruise to Vernon. It certainly isn't hard to see why this region of France inspired so many famed artists to produce some of their best work. Later in the day, free choice will see you stop at Giverny, where you'll gain entry to Monet's former residence and water lily gardens. Or if you'd like to discover the town of Vernon, step ashore with your scenic tailor-made GPS and do so at your leisure. As you relax on the morning of day 9, it won't be long before the distinctive architecture of the medieval town of Honfleur comes into view. Free choice today means a trip to Auvers-sur-Oise, where you'll see, among other things, the room of legendary artist Vincent van Gogh. Or step inside Chantilly Castle for a guided tour of this remarkable chateau before walking its fairy tale parklands. And after a leisurely afternoon of cruising where we encourage you to indulge in the Scenic Gem's on-board amenities, the evening will see us embark on our return to the city of love, Paris, where a spectacular skyline awaits. Be sure to have your camera at the ready. And so, as we begin the final stop on our voyage through the gems of the Seine, it's only fitting that we spend one last full day in Paris, France's most celebrated city, and its darling neighbor, Versailles. For a free choice, why not shop with a chef and sample exquisite tastings, or wander the city with a local guide and be privy to tales only the locals know? However you spend your last day in Paris, there is wonder to be found around every corner. So please, create memories, have fun, explore at your leisure. We hope that this trip has ignited your sense of wonder. Until next time, au revoir.